Welcome everybody, my name is Vincent and I'm from Life Coach Rapid Results. Today I'm going to cover depression. So there's two types of depression. There's chemical imbalance depression, and then there's depression which is caused from not processing our past, not talking and suppressing certain traumatic events which we haven't dealt with, which keeps getting pushed down, which causes depression. If you have a look at the word depression, the word means to push down. So a lot of people will go to the doctors and they will be prescribed medication when there is no need to be prescribed medication. In a lot of cases, medication just masks the problem. It doesn't fix the problem. If your depression is not clinical depression, if it's not from a chemical imbalance, if it's from just life not dealing with thoughts, emotions properly, and not talking about things and having that channel of communication open, you get a mental baggage build-up. And when that mental baggage build-up happens, people often report of the feeling of being depressed. But remember what I'm saying, depressed is to push down. It's not a case of going to the doctors and asking for medication. It's a case of learning how to process thoughts and feelings and learning how to communicate effectively. And that's what will free you from that depression. If you're getting medicated for that type of depression, it's just going to mask the problem. It's not going to fix the problem. So when we talk about, when we keep talking about stuff, we talk about what's going on in our life, what problems we're facing, what our fears are, what our worries are, what makes us feel uncomfortable. We talk about it instead of suppressing it, because a lot of people, they don't like to sit in uncomfortable feelings. Their natural mechanism for dealing with uncomfortable feelings is to suppress it, push away, move away from it. And this is where the problem is caused. So it's about finding the right people around you that you can talk about stuff with. Obviously, if you've got a lot of stuff from your past, or your past is bothering you, I suggest to find certain help. You could go the counsellor route, psychiatrist route, but them routes are long-winded with little results. The approach which I use is a really quick approach with really quick results. And that's what people need. They don't need long therapies, having to go to certain classes time and time again in order to get what they need from it. People just want to come in, sit down and feel instant relief. That's what people want, and that's what people need. So finding the right person you can sit down and tell your past about, and that person then can change your whole relationship with your past, your whole relationship with your trauma, the relationship with your thoughts, with your feelings. It can transform that feelings of being depressed into positivity instantly, instantly within one session. So remember what depressed is. It's not always about medication. It's not always a chemical imbalance. What was it, 4 out of 10 people in the UK will experience depression, anxiety. That's a lot of people. And that's a lot of people that's on medication who do not need to be on medication. They don't need to be on it. So don't fall into that trap of thinking because you feel low or you're not feeling good in yourself that you automatically should go to your doctors and get medication. Because sometimes the medication can be a bigger problem than the problem itself. So I hope you will get something from this, and I hope you've realized exactly what depression is and what depression means, and I hope I highlighted that for you. And you take care, and thank you for joining me today.